it do? It's your boy E2 Blue. Coming back at you again. It's your boy. It's your boy. Hey, it's your boy. Hey, it's your boy. Pregame. Cowboys going against the New England Patriots today. It is going to be one of those games. It's a lot to talk about. Before this game starts. What we got in here? Sticky Fingers, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, we got this. We definitely got this, man. I got all the faith in my team, man, but you know, it's hard to go against the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to seem like homers, but you know, as a YouTuber, I try to keep it as real as possible. What's going on, Dave Moore? But I look at it like this, man. We're gonna be all right. As long as we go in there with a sound mind and we play and Dak Prescott plays out of his mind, we're gonna be good, man. I don't fear the Patriots. I really don't. When you look at our roster, man, they can't really stop us. I mean, they can try to double team Amari Cooper and try to bracket Gallup, but we still got Randall Cobb, we still got Tavon Austin, and you can still utilize Tony Pollard in there as well. You can use him as a guy that you know, as a wide receiver as well. You can use these guys in different ways. So that's how I'm looking at it. So I think we're gonna be all right. We just gotta not turn the ball over. You turn the ball over, that's gonna be an issue. Eddie B, what's going on, brother? Cannot turn turn the ball over. Dak can't throw no interceptions. I was talking about it in the matchup video. I was basically saying, well, you said, Steve, you said Pollard should start when he's full. Well, he's not going to start though. You're going to start your bell cow. You're going to start the guy that you paid. But what I'm saying is they need to, as far as Tony Pollard goes, they do need to mix him in more. And I'm pretty sure they're going to do that in this game. Dak Prescott said they got a pretty good game plan, and they're ready. I was talking about the whole audibling thing. The Patriots defense, they're a type of defense that's going to mask what they do pre-snap. They do different things pre-snap than what they actually show right after the snap. And Dak Prescott mentioned that in his interview. And Dak already knows. He watched the tape. He sees it. Trust me. If me as a fan can see that, I know Dak know what he's gonna do. Dak gonna be all right. I'm not too worried about Dak Prescott. I'm just worried about this defense because how the Patriots offense and Tom Brady, how they're going to attack our defense. They're going to try to kill us with the screen game, just like the Vikings did with Dalvin Cook, just like the Rams did in the playoff game last year. So we got to switch things up on defense, guys. I think that Michael Bennett is going to be a factor because he knows how Tom Brady plays. You said Quinn, D-Law, Bennett. Yeah, they gonna step up, man. Especially the Cobra. My man Robert Quinn. He gonna show up today. I've been circling this game all year. I've been looking forward to this game all year long, man. A lot of people say that it doesn't really say much if we beat New England. To us, it's gonna be like our Super Bowl because we ain't been there in a while. We haven't played the New England Patriots. We don't play them that often. You know what I mean? They're a team that we don't play that often. So when you look in the grand scheme of things, to the Patriots, it might be just another game because they only have one loss, so they can afford to lose. But when it comes to us, we can't drop no games, man. Yeah, William Taylor, I am. Yeah, Eddie, you're right, man. You got to keep switching it up, man. Brian SoCal, what's going on? I see you in, brother. You got to keep switching it up. You definitely got to keep switching it up. Because Belichick, man, they're gonna have those guys adjusting. They're gonna adjust to everything that we do. They're gonna try to exploit every weakness that we have on our offense and our defense, and they're going to attack all that. They know Amari Cooper is our best wide receiver, and they're gonna try to get him out the game. And what's going on, Michael? Worldwide Traveler, what's going on, man? 1973, what's going on? So yeah, you guys, I think I got high hope for this game. I know there are some haters out there that's saying that they're gonna crush us, but I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. You're not gonna just come in there and drop a goose egg like that. The only thing that does frustrate me sometimes is if we don't come in there with a sense of urgency and a sense of hey, this is what we're gonna do. We got to come in and play our game. We cannot have slow starts like we have in the last games. We cannot have a slow start. No slow starts. We have to come in and we have to play hard. We got to play fast, and we have to assert our dominance because their defense is tough and their defense is aggressive. So you got to match that intensity with our offense, and you got to come in and you got to punch them in the mouth. You got to punch him in the mouth with Zeke. You got to punch him in the mouth with everybody. Eddie B, what's going on? Thank you for the super chat, man. We need turnover Brady twice to the yes. Yeah, Dak. Yeah, I was just getting to that. Dak definitely needs to run the ball more. I'm not saying that he got to run like Lamar Jackson, but he definitely has to run the ball more. That read option, he's gonna have to take that ball for himself a lot of those times and just get in there and do what he needs to do to get the first down. If you don't see it there, run with that ball. You see an opening, take it to the house. Yes, number one offense against the number one defense is gonna be an interesting game, I'm telling you. Carson Wentz going to the locker room. Damn, he wheelchairing already? What's the score over there? I'm driving, I can't see it. With the Philly game. And our defense with the law office of D-Law, Quinn, and Michael Bennett, these guys need to go in there and they need to frustrate the hell out of Tom Brady. Tom Brady don't like people coming at his feet, man. He don't like that. We got to tackle on the first time. Donnell Womack, what's going on, brother? 10-3 Seattle. Okay, cool. Yeah, we gotta get to Tom Brady hard and fast. You gotta get him in the middle. You have to attack him you have to collapse his pocket because Tom Brady don't like throwing outside the numbers. He likes them seam passes. He likes right in that seam. You have to make him uncomfortable. You have to frustrate him, and you got to get Tom Brady out. Because when he runs out of the pocket, that's just something he doesn't want to do at 42 years old. Yeah, he'll do like Eli Manning. He'll either duck down and take the blow, or he'll throw the ball out of bounds. And 9 times out of 10, he's going to throw that ball away. Oh, I can see Jordan Lewis getting the pick. I can see it. I can see it. I can definitely see J. Lou getting that, man. I'm glad that I'm sad that Anthony Brown had his injury or whatever, but I do want to see J. Lou out there get those starts and get those reps, man, because that's highly important. Gabriel Terry, thanks for the super chat, man. Yeah, brother, we got this. We definitely got this. Sean Lee gonna ball. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. Sean Lee is going to ball today. Let me tell you something. Sean Lee, that's why everybody kept saying that, like, why is Sean Lee still on this team? He's injury prone, blah, blah, blah. These are the reasons why you still have Sean Lee on this team. For the fact of the matter, when you do have an injury to your starting guys, he can come in there and he can clean up. And we already know how Sean Lee works. When he plays more, he's able to diagnose what the offense is doing. So he can get in there and he can figure things out and he can stop the ball at the point of attack. And he can stop that running back. He can stop that wide receiver, that tight end, whoever got the ball. Stop them in their tracks so they don't get that first down. So Sean Lee's going to be good, barring any injuries. Our offensive line is playing today. Everybody's playing today. None of those guys are inactive, so that's a good thing. You said Bennett with 2 sacks. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, the defense better show up. They better show up. And I know they're probably talking about I I know they're probably tired of the media talking about how they can't defend the screen because they haven't been doing well with that. So, and these players, if y'all don't think these players don't listen to the media and things of that nature, they on social media more than we are. They see that. They know what's going on, man. They know what's going on. When I talked about in my matchup video, guys, I was just talking about the ways of stopping Brady outside of just keep, everybody always wants to go with the narrative. Oh yeah, keep him off the field, keep him off the field. Yeah, that's cute and everything, but you don't always get a chance to do that because, you're going to have drives installed. Nobody is a shutdown corner, like for real. Like that doesn't really exist. They say that, but you're not going to shut anybody down. Somebody's going to score. Somebody's going to get a field goal. But the fact of the matter is you have to be disciplined and minimize your mistakes. You minimize your mistakes, you win this game. Gilmore will stick with Gallup, not Amari Cooper. That's fine. That's fine. But even if, so what they're going to do is, if that's the case, if Gilmore does check Amari, or Gallup, either or, they're going to bracket the other one. So whichever one is getting checked by Gilmore, the other DBs are going to bracket the other receiver, whether that's Amari Cooper or Michael Gallup. That's what I was saying. Q Childs, what's going on, brother? Both quarterbacks looking like garbage. Are you talking about the Philly game? And Dak's record, when Dak runs the ball, when he gets like, I think 40, 50 yards himself, I think only has one loss. I think he's like 6-1 or something like that. Might even be sorry, y'all. My screen out for a minute. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't think that Zeke is an issue. I just think it's just the way that the defenses are playing against them. I guess they thought in their mind, they thought that Dak couldn't beat him with his arm. It's a pick your poison offense, because now that Dak has more control of this offense and he's throwing the ball more, teams got to make a decision. You want to stop Tony Pollard, or you want to stop Dak throwing the ball downfield? You got to make. It's a choice. It's a choice you got to make. Either way, you're gonna die by the sword. Don't matter. You said, are we going to another game this season? I don't think I am. They might. I know Mark was talking about trying to go to the Philly game because it's not a far drive for us. It's only like a 2-hour drive from here to Philly. I really don't want to go to Lincoln Financial. I'm not a fan. I don't want no part of Lincoln Financial, because I ain't trying to go to jail, man. They fans is so disrespectful up there, bro. So disrespectful. Touchdown Seattle, long run by number 20. Seattle winning 17-3. I like to see that. Oh, Rashad Penny. Yeah. He's a pretty decent player. He's a pretty good player. Trent McShay, all the way from down under. What's going on, brother? Rams game, December 15th. Is that a home game or a away game? I ain't even look at that yet. But yeah, I don't need any more games this year. I would love to go to the Bears game, because it's the week after Thanksgiving, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to travel to Chicago. It'd be good because I'm originally from Indiana, so it'd be good to go to that game and slide across about 25 minutes to my old home. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go, and I know it's gonna be cold as hell. I know they had a snowstorm over there in the Midwest too, so. You said you had no doubts the Seahawks would put it on the Eagles. Yeah, it's funny because it's any given Sunday. Whenever you want a team to beat somebody in your division, so this year we've been kind of lucky though. Barbara, yeah, I am. This year we've been kind of lucky though, to be able to just go out there and watch other teams beat teams in our division. We've been lucky to, but other times. But if you really want to put the Eagles away, you really got to concentrate on you and what the Dallas Cowboys are doing, and that's winning. win against New England, and if they can get that win against the Bills on Thanksgiving, oh, it's gonna be a good turkey day for me, brother. Yes, the Eagles are losing. Yes, we love to see the Eagles lose. We love that. Swaggy D, what it do? We love to see that, y'all. And you guys know that Tom Brady has that elbow issue. Trust me, that's not gonna stop him from playing. He's gonna be out there. Trent Mache, thanks for the super chat, brother. I appreciate your support, Trent, man. You always in here, man, every time. I appreciate your support, man. I definitely got to get down there to the Down Under to come and check y'all out, man, because again, Australia is definitely on my bucket list to visit. Kathy Green, what it do? You said 27-3. Is that your game prediction, Lee? Beat the Patriots. I'll forget the Jets game. Yeah, and you know it's funny because that Jets game still has I still got a bad taste in my mouth from that Jets game, y'all. I mean, it's Raymond Solis, what's going on, bro? I still got a bad taste in my mouth from that game. I mean, it's ridiculous. The Eagles scoring right now. Damn, that's fast. Then they just got the ball, didn't they? They was driving, wasn't it? We need to get after Tom Brady early and often. Yeah. Yeah. Because you know Tom Brady, you know he got the refs in his back pocket. So you know he gonna sit there and be like, you just gonna let him hit me like that? Come on, guy, I'm Tom Brady. I'm Tom freaking Brady, dude. I'm Tom Brady. You gonna let that guy hit me like that? God. I just got hit by D-Law and some damn Michael Bennett. Just gonna let him hit me? Just gonna let him hit me, guys? Huh? Throw that flag. God, I just paid you $25,000. Throw the flag every time. Every time I get hit, throw the flag. That's how Tom Brady is right now. I'm telling you. He got the refs in his back pocket, y'all. Wentz need to go to the XFL. Damn. Okay, they didn't score. Okay, good. Yeah. Seattle scored and went up to 17. You said Patriots did what? Didn't put a tarp on the field when they were required. Oh yeah, you talking about when it's a lot of rain and stuff like that? Yeah, they're supposed to do that, but you know, Patriots do what they want to do, and Patriots get away with a lot of stuff. Robert Kraft, we not even gonna talk about that, but y'all already know the situation with that, man. Y'all already know what it is with that. He only throwing 100 yards in a pick. Wow. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. These refs, and you know, you're gonna hear a lot of people say, "Oh, you Cowboy fans always want to blame the refs for y'all misfortunes and things of that nature." Look, y'all know me. I speak things how they are. I don't make excuses for nothing. Because if my team is messing up, I'm gonna tell them, y'all suck it, y'all messing up. I don't have a problem with beating, telling the horse it's a horse, basically. I don't have a problem with that. I don't work for the team. I can say whatever I want to say. I don't have an issue criticizing my team because it's my team, and I'm a fan, and I can do that. But I will say sometimes, man, you watch these games and you see these refs, and you just like, y'all just gonna let that happen, or y'all just not gonna call that, and then they call it on us, but it's the same situation that happened to us, and I'm like, really? So if that's not a penalty, how the hell can that be, or vice versa? That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna call it right. Do you think NFL is rigged? I don't know. I don't know. You know, we always say that, oh, this is rigged, this is that rigged, but we really don't know. We really don't know, y'all. And I can't really say. I know that there's bias. There's hella bias. I will say that. I'm not gonna say necessarily that it's rigged. Oh, the Eagles fumbled? Did Seattle get the ball when they fumbled? $1973, what's going on? Yeah, definitely biased, Trent. And I'm telling you, like, you got teams like the Patriots, sometimes New York, because, you know, there's a lot of higher ups that make decisions that are Giants fans too. So you remember their kicker? They got in trouble, but they worried about Ezekiel Elliott. But they kicker is beating on his wife or whatever he was doing. But they ain't really say much about that. But you know, they were so gung ho about getting Ezekiel Elliott 6 games. But you know, that's neither here nor there. You said the Eagles getting their ass whooped. I know that's right. I love to see that. Instead of fly Eagles fly, it's die Eagles die. The She-Eagles are soft on offense. But in this game, because Seahawks seemed like they was doing pretty good on offense early in the season when I was watching highlights and stuff. You know, they was talking about Russell Wilson for an MVP. What y'all think about Dak Prescott in the MVP race? What y'all think? I'll put it to you like this. In my opinion, if you want my honest opinion about it, if you want my opinion on it, I'll tell you this. Wait, hold on. So bottom line is, even though we want our team to win and win big, we all hate the fact that Jason Garrett is our coach. Win, lose, we need a new voice. I agree, Eddie B. I completely agree, bro. I mean, I mentioned some things like that too as well. Yeah, you know, you have coordinators that are calling plays and doing different things, but at the end of the day, everything starts and ends with Jason Garrett. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't think that he allows Kellen Moore full range of calling the plays. And I understand coaches of all teams, they have input when it comes to 2-minute drills, red zone, and clock management situations. So when you look at that, I understand that he has to make the final decision on that. But I think that, like, you gotta let Dak Prescott be Dak. You gotta let Kellen Moore do Kellen Moore, because I'm telling you, you could tell the plays where he actually let Kellen Moore do his thing as far as calling the play for Dak. Because again, him and Dak got good communication. They talk. You know what I mean? But I think that Jason Garrett just sits there and says, oh, we just need to get back to running the ball and all that other stuff. Yeah, you got Ezekiel Elliott, you run the ball, but you got to run the ball differently. You can't keep running it up the damn gut. You got to use some misdirection. And I'm going to tell you, that's going to be key in this game. Do I think that Kellen Moore's another Sean? Yeah, he definitely can be. He definitely can be. Damn, Seahawks fumble too? Damn. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now, misdirection. When we're running that ball, you want to get Ezekiel Elliott in some open field. Start pulling with your offensive line. When that line starts pulling and moving left to right and shifting that line, it's gonna relieve some space for Ezekiel Elliott to move around. And I'm telling you, misdirection. You got to fool that defense. You can't keep doing the same things that they see that we're doing on tape. You got to switch it up. That's how the Eagles beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Kevin Carr, what's going on, bro? So what y'all saying is the Eagles fumbled and then the Seahawks got the ball back, and now you're saying the Seahawks fumbled too? And then now they gave the Eagles the ball back? God damn. What's going on? Everybody playing sloppy today, ain't they? I know my fantasy is probably sucking right now. Last time I looked at it, it was trash. Basura. There was a report earlier that if Jason Garrett gets fired, he's going to the Giants. Do I see that? I was getting ready to mention that too. That's funny that you brought that up. Thanks for bringing that up, though. Cajun Cowboy, what's going on? You at the Superdome? That's what's up, bro. Let me tell you something. Jason Garrett going to the Giants. That's funny to me. First of all, I don't know where that report came from, because I think one of the staff writers or whatever, Mark said they didn't cover the field. Well, they were supposed to, though. I'll tell you this. If Jason Garrett goes to the Giants, they may love it, But again, I don't know where that original idea, that report came from. I think one of their little staff writers was talking about it. So when I first heard about it, I completely ignored it because I was like, whatever. Ain't nobody care about that. That's like non-news to me right now because he's still our coach. Now, if we get Lincoln Riley, do y'all think that he's going to leave Oklahoma? Well, that's definitely more money. But, I mean, that's kind of like a no-brainer. I don't think he would deny that job. I want to stay in Oklahoma. I don't want to be the coach of Dallas Cowboys. I think Lincoln Riley would be a good coach for Dak Prescott because he gets it. He gets Dak. The thing with Jason Garrett, the main issue that I have with Jason Garrett outside of his conservative nature is the fact that he doesn't adjust to the quarterback that's in there. How many wins do you think that we have during Jason Garrett's era? How many wins do y'all think that we have during the Jason Garrett era that neither Dak nor Tony Romo was a quarterback? I'll wait. How many wins you think we got? Y'all let me know. Because I know the number. And it's a dismal ass number. I'm going to Mark's house down there. That's where I'm driving to now. You said 0? 1. The answer is 1. One damn game under Jason Garrett's tenure that neither Dak nor Tony Romo played. That don't make no damn sense. That just goes to show you. I'm not gonna crash, man. I'm looking at the road. That just goes to show you that we don't adjust. We don't adjust to the quarterback that's in the game. You don't give a quarterback that's in the game the same thing that you give your starting quarterback. You got to have certain plays for certain quarterbacks. This is the reason why you have backups. Now, granted, the way our team is structured and the way that Cooper Rush plays, you could probably win with Cooper Rush doing the same thing. He definitely can play. He can play to the level, not to the level of that, but you know what I mean. He can get the ball out. But damn, Philly turned the ball over again? Y'all trolling me right now. Ain't no way in hell. I got it, man. Where's my other phone at? I gotta look, man. You said, what'd you say about Urban Meyer? Would be a good head coach. Urban Meyer is this type of coach. If you're winning, he's great. He's the type of coach that when we start losing, he's going to I feel like he'd be a problem if we start losing, if that makes sense. Like he would be complaining and kirking out and things of that nature. And you can't have that with your coach. Your coach has to be sound. Your coach gotta be chill. You said no, we ain't trolling for real. Yeah, that's crazy though. So explain to me. So I know a lot of you guys were saying it. So let me get it correct. So now how many fumbles or turnovers was there from the Eagles that they just did? You said 4 and out. Oh, 4 and out turnover. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, damn, they fumbled. I guess they tried. You can't blame a brother for trying. You can't blame a brother for trying. You and Mark live far apart? Yeah, we do. I don't live close to Mark at all. I'm a good 45 minutes away from him. We're not even in the same state, technically. Now, if it's no traffic, it's not that bad. But if it's traffic, you can forget about it. Oh, the sun. The sun. Damn it. You said it don't matter, bro. Well, hey, look, long as they lose, that's all that matters to me, man. You said stop giving him bad luck. Give who bad luck? Yeah, 45 minutes ain't bad. That's why I do it. I'm here on a weekly basis. Unless we got, prior engagements or whatever. I ain't gonna crash, man. I'm like I said, I'm about to pull up, so ain't no crashing. Yeah, 45 minutes ain't bad with no traffic, but when you got traffic, it's a different animal. But normally, like right now, it's not an issue though. Said you love seeing the Sheagles lose. Yes, we do. Jets got 34-3. Damn. You wanted me to crash. That's some fucked up shit to say. That's messed up. You want me to crash? It's terrible. That's how you really feel? Yeah, Perry, yeah, we gotta get this win, bro. Let's get it. No, all I read. Oh, so you said you don't. I was about to say. All I read was wanted to crash. I didn't see anything else. My bad. But I'm safe. I'm here or whatever. I think I'm gonna park over here on the street. Cause I'm a Mark Smith, what's going on, man? Yeah, let's get this. Yo, if we get this win, y'all, I'm gonna be so excited. I'm gonna be so excited, especially because we kind of got an earlier game. It's not a late game, so you still got time to chill and hang out after the game and just soak in the W. Just soak in the dub. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's all about. Just soak in the W, y'all. What y'all talking about? Look like Wentz needed to be doing the dag dance. See, that throw is horrible. Yeah, man, I'm about to. Yo, I need to go look at these highlights, man, because y'all, the game. Yeah, Kathy, it's definitely a statement game. It's definitely a statement game. You feel like the Saints game from last year? It quite possibly it could be. Quite possibly could be. Ready to put my America's team. Because we are, I don't care what they say, we still America's team. We will always be America's team. Always. Always and forever be America's team. You hear me? We will always be that. Seattle shutting it out now. Yes. Hey, what what is the day in the fourth quarter now? You said let's not put the cart before the horse. You said they're still the champions. I never denied the if you watch my videos, I give teams praise. I've always said it all the time that he's 6 minutes left. Okay. We know the Patriots are good. We know that Tom Brady is the GOAT. Never took that away from him. Yeah, and he should say that Cowboys are America's team because they are. You look at our fan base, we've always been America's team. Our fan base is international, man. Us YouTubers have subscribers from all over the world. You look at other teams, they don't have fan bases like that. They don't. They just don't. I mean, I could be on vacation in Aruba or something, or back to my home country in Jamaica, and you know what I'm saying, it's cowboy flags. So I mean, it is what it is, man. It's just we all over the place. We all over the place. Everybody so far in the East is losing. Well, you knew the Redskins was gonna lose. That there's no secret to that. There's no secret to that. We already knew the situation with with the Redskins, and they're probably not gonna win another game this year. Peterson is challenging that catch. He's reaching Lockett, caught that. And I gotta give it to the Eagles. Doug Peterson was the best thing that happened to them. He came in there his second year as the head coach and won the Super Bowl with them. Y'all already know I give props where props is due. If you're doing a good job, you're doing a good job, period. I'm gonna give you your credit. How much do I think Dak throwing for? At least 315. I heard they selling tickets for $12 at FedEx. Man, let me tell you something. Over here in the, I could have went to the game for $8. Is what I'm saying. I could have gone to FedEx Field today for $8. I actually could have went to the game and then left there and came to Marks. I could have. I could have. No, Raymond, it depends on where you at. Some were 6, some were 8, some were 12. It depends on where they were in the stadium. But I'm telling you, uh, shoot up my Redskin fan friends and frat brothers that are Redskin fans. I ain't heard nothing from them. Oh yeah, Cobb gonna have a good game because if they're talking about, because they already said what they were gonna do with their game plan. They're gonna try. They're gonna try to lock down Gallup and Amari Cooper. So that's gonna be free range for Randall Cobb in the slot to do what he needs to do. Man, let me tell you something. Tickets for the Cowboys, tickets to AT&T Stadium would never be that cheap. I don't care how bad we losing or how bad we suck. We would never have tickets that low. And if they did, I'd be on the first flight to Dallas Fort Worth. Yeah, $8, Trent. I could have went to the game today for $8. I don't know why I would be there. I'll be in the audience doing the Nelson laugh. I'll be in there laughing like a mother. Man, you could get a chicken sandwich for more than that. You could get it. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell y'all something. I love y'all. I really do. I really do. You guys are hilarious. I would have just went there trolling. I really would have just went to the game. I would have sat right in the 100 section, right in the end zone. It was like, y'all ain't scoring? Oh, John, you lost your best friend today? He passed away? Damn, man, I'm sorry, man. Condolences, man. I'll tell you one thing, man. That's never easy. But hopefully we win this game today, and that should, help some with lift your spirits up a little bit. I know that's difficult. Now I'll tell you a little something about my situation, John. I had 2 childhood best friends that lost their lives. 2. One of them killed themselves, and the other one just got into a random fight with his brother, and his brother accidentally killed himself. So that was 2 childhood friends that I lost. So I know the hurt, I know the pain, bro. But like I said, we'll be praying for you, John. Thanks for the super chat. Panthers aren't rolling over. They sure ain't. I like that little backup that they got over there. Remember that video Mark put up when y'all were at the Skins spring training and they yelled at Michael to take his hat off? Yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. They always trying to look. They could yell. I think that we might have been their bad luck, man. We need to go to their training camp every year. Devin Smith is inactive today, unfortunately, I think. It's good. It was you said you were at the game in Detroit. They got good seats, 84 apiece, section 200, 40-yard line, 3 rows. That's what's up. John, you said I know Law Nation. Yeah, I know Law Nation. I met him. I met him when I first started my channel. And one thing Law Nation told me when I first started my channel, when I actually met him in person, we took some pics together and stuff. But Law Nation told me, he said, shout out to Law Nation, man. Law Nation told me when I first met him, he was like, look, man, you're going to be good at this YouTube thing, man. Just keep it rolling. I see what you're doing. He said, just keep up at it. Because I remember when I first started my channel, I was like, man, I don't know if I could do this. I don't think nobody's going to want to entertain me or anything like that. So starting a YouTube channel is not easy, man. It's hard. It really is. But you got to keep at it, and you gotta have personality. That's the biggest thing, especially when you're a vlogger. When you're like, so if you're like a gamer YouTuber, you could be a person that's introverted because the game is, you're just playing the game. So the people that are watching are entertained by watching the game. But when you're a YouTuber like me, where mainly what I do is talk to you guys, I gotta be on point 24/7. So I'm not just gonna put a video out just to put a video out. When you see me put a video out, I will always have a meaning behind everything that I do. That's why sometimes you won't see me do a video for like a day or two, because sometimes I'm like, some things I feel like it's not worth talking about, and other things I feel like I don't want to flood anything. So I appreciate the little subscribers that I have, man, because I'm always about quality over quantity. That's my thing, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Man, you guys have been um, special to me. I appreciate it. I really do. John, you said you watch Law Nation, me and Mark. I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate the support. Shout out to Law Nation. Law Nation, man, he's always been one of my guys, man. Him, Vosh Lombardi, um, um, 1980. Like, I love all those guys, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's mutual respect all the way around, man. I don't hate on none of these guys. I don't. Michael Ortiz, I appreciate it, man. Mark and I don't know if you guys know the story. I don't know if I told y'all the story about Mark and I, but when I met Mark, I randomly saw his channel, just like a lot of people have. And I had, and even before I met him, I had thought about doing a channel. So I saw that he lived in, Virginia, and I live in Maryland, so we're not too far away. Then he did a video when he said he was going to be at a sports bar. So I went to the sports bar, and I wanted to, support him. He was selling his. It was when he first started selling his Joe Boo t-shirts. I have one of his original shirts. I bought his t-shirt, and his wife was there, and it was funny because at first I was like, I thought he was an asshole, because when I saw him, one thing I had to learn about Mark is when he has a lot going on, when it's a lot around him going on, he can't concentrate on one thing. And I learned that about him, and I realized he wasn't an asshole. It was just that he just can't do 50 million things at one time. He's not a good multitasker. But I didn't know that when I first met him. But when I first saw him, like, I was like, hey, I'm trying to buy a shirt from him. And it was almost like I felt like he was ignoring me, but he really wasn't. He was just, people were talking to him. He was live streaming at the same time. So he was doing too much. Yeah, you got to have thick skin, Raymond. You got to have thick skin. You definitely do. You definitely do. I remember when I first started my channel, I ain't never cry, but in the beginning, I was like, when people would say mean stuff, I'm like, nobody, they don't like me. I'm just not going to forget this channel. I ain't doing this crap. I just closed the laptop and said, man, I ain't. And then I had to go back and think about it. I was like, you know what? I can't let nothing stop me. I got to keep it going. But anyway, back to the story that I was saying. So I got the shirt from Mark, and then Mark's wife was like, hey, Mark, he's trying to get your attention to get a shirt from you. Pay attention to him. So that was that situation. So from that point on, it was that day. He came back to that same bar the next week, and he was at the upstairs part, and I was there as well. But I was there with the Dallas Cowboys group, with the fan group. And I was just chilling with the fans, and I saw Mark over there live streaming by himself. And he saw me, and he was like, because he saw me again, he was like, he motioned me over there. And those of you that's been following Mark since when I first started coming around him will probably remember this story. When Mark motioned me over there, E2, do you got a shirt? I'm gonna answer that question in 1 second. Let me finish the story. So he motioned me over while he was live streaming. I sat the first time I talked on his channel, and I guess nobody on his channel knew who I was. And I was like, hey, who's that guy that you had on your channel? You should bring him back again to talk. He's very knowledgeable. He knows what he's talking about. So from then on, Mark was like, oh, hey, they loved you, dude. Like, Mark was telling me, like, everybody was in the comments saying positive stuff, and it's like, hey, you should do it. So then that was when I told him, I was like, hey, man, I've been thinking about doing my own channel. And I asked Mark, I was like, hey, can you help me kind of, put a blast out there, say, hey, go follow this guy, blah, blah. So then that's how it happened. I came to Mark's house one day, and from then on, it just hit. It just hit from then on. And me and Mark been cool ever since. And Mark could tell you, he sees me as one of his sons now. So, but I've always been down with Mark, man. Like I said, Mark's an older cat. Mark got some things going on, but we all got issues, you know what I'm saying? But I always got his back, though. I always got Mark's back, man, no matter what. And you know, like when we go on the trips and stuff like that, I'm always helping him out, doing behind the scenes stuff, just making sure that he got what he needs to, you know, continue giving y'all what all the hard work that he does for you guys. Because again, he does this, he works hard for the channel and to make the fans happy. And man, I can't do nothing but respect that. So to answer your question, John, yes, my merch, all my stuff is done. I just need to get it out there. I need to get Michael to help me get my Teespring up and everything. So once I get everything up on Teespring, I'll let you guys know. And also what I'm going to do is when I do events here, like those of you that live in the DMV area, when I do certain things, I might troll them. I might troll them. We'll see what happens. What I might do is I might actually go to a shirt designer. I got a guy I went to high school with that has a clothing company. I get him to make me some shirts with my logos and stuff on it. My hashtag on the back of it is going to be always keeping it real. So that's always going to be what it is. So for those of you that are here, you can actually buy the shirts from me directly, because whenever I do events and stuff that the fans are there, I'll make sure I keep some with me. Whether I'm DJing or if we're just going out of town, like if we go to a Cowboy game in Texas, you know what I mean? Like I'll take some with me like Mark does, and you know, I'll sell them like that. Sam, man, you said score predictions, man. I said it in my matchup videos. My score prediction was 27-24 Dallas Cowboys. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock now. I'm at Mark's house now. I'm getting ready to go head in. I'm about to head in. Wentz just threw a pick. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm gonna have to give him the Jason Garrett clap on there, y'all. Tyrone, you said Cowboys 38, Pats 17. 35-24. Oh, that's the second interception. That's what's up. Cowboys win 26-24. I say 27-24. I've been here since the beginning. I know you have, Raymond. You've been here since the beginning. Shout out to Tamira Parker. Tamira Parker was like literally one of my first subscribers, and she been there since day freaking one. Matter of fact, I don't know if Tamira's not in here right now, but I'll hit her up on Instagram. But those of you that are on Instagram, if you don't follow my Instagram is E2Blue_entertainment. E2 Blue Entertainment on Twitter. Yeah, so check me out, y'all. Did I see the Cowboys Friends intro? Yes. Shout out to Dave Moore. Dave Moore did that. You said I had less than 1K when you subbed to me. Yeah, I appreciate it. Simply incredible. Appreciate it, man. Kathy, yes, you've been here too. I remember all of my day ones. All of my day ones. Shout out to the day ones that's been down for E2 since the struggle days. The struggle days. My first ever YouTube video, well, on this channel it is, was during the Eagles-Patriots Super Bowl. I did a video at halftime, and it was basura. It was so trash. It was so trash. I was so nervous. I didn't know how to talk. I knew what I was talking about, but I don't think that it's not as good as how I am now. I wasn't able to engage like I am now. But again, when you first start your channel, it's always raw like that. You got to get into a groove. And once you get into a groove, things ultimately get better for you. So that's just how I feel about that. But again, so final thoughts. Let me know what your final thoughts are on the game today. 4:25. We got what, 24 minutes left till the game starts. Did I see the video behind Dak's tats? Yes. Dak's mom named him after the Dakota from the Cowboys cartoon. Something Mesa. I forgot the cartoon, but I used to watch it when I was a kid, so I remember the cartoon. And if you guys don't know, go search for the cartoon. It's on YouTube. You can find some of the old episodes and things like that. It was a very short-lived cartoon, but it was about three what we call bovines. It was 3 cows that were police officers in the old wild west. Montana, Dakota, and what was the other guy's name? It was 3 of them. And his mom named it after that, and he has that cow um, tatted on his arm with the number where he was drafted at too. Wonderful timeline. You said as long as we win, don't matter what the score is. I know that's right. Get Zeke involved in the passing game. Yeah, get him on some wheel routes, some screen passes, man. I'm telling you, if they do just those small things, you keep Tom Brady off the field, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. Kathy Green, I appreciate it. I really do. I played, you know. So, when you kind of know the game and you played it, you kind of get it. And I'm no genius, but I feel like what gets me by is I have a lot of common sense. And having a lot of common sense puts you by in life. Because I know some people that are so smart book wise, and I know personally some guys that are like millionaires and stuff like that, but they dumb as I don't know what, because they're smart when it comes to what they're doing, but they have zero common sense. They have no people skills, and they're just socially inept. And I'd rather not be a genius and have average smarts, but have a lot of common sense, I rather that. But Kathy Green, I appreciate you. I really do. Um, how long have I been a Cowboys fan? My whole life. Quick story behind that. When I was 3 years old, I'm originally from Indiana. My But when I was a kid, the Colts weren't even existing yet. And when I grew up, they were, what was it, 87? Yeah, so I was a baby. So they were brand new. But my family was Chicago Bear fans and Dallas Cowboy fans. So I followed my favorite. Everybody got that favorite. Yeah, Moo Mesa. Yeah, yeah. That's what the cartoon was. One of my favorite uncle was always a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. He had the stars everywhere. I just followed the team after him, and then from there on, my love of football. When I grew up, when I played in Pop Warner, when I played AAU and all that other stuff, and when I played in high school, when I played in the arena, like I just kind of like followed everything to there, and I've always been a Dallas Cowboy fan. Even when I moved here, I never changed my teams because ain't no way in hell was I gonna switch to be a Redskin fan. It was not going to happen. Um, Ram, you said one of the first live streams you remember was one you did with your frat brother during preseason. Yeah. That was Mouth of the South. That was one of my frat brothers. That boy loud. When I tell you that boy, he from Mississippi. He funny as I don't know what. But I can only handle him. So, shout out to Paul, man. Shout out to Mouth of the South, man. That boy, he just loud. He just when he talk, his voice just project. You ever know somebody that don't need a microphone when they talk? That's that dude. That's that dude. Kelly, you said you've been following football since you were 7 years old. Love the Cowboy. That's what's up. Trent, you saw a car crash went off the road through somebody's house. Oh my God. You got to be more careful out there. Hey, Trent, let me ask you a question. So I was driving, this is for you, Trent. I was driving Lyft last night, and I picked up this one guy. He told me he was like a world traveler, and he said he went to Sydney, Australia. And he said the McDonald's in Sydney, Australia, they didn't have, like their burgers were made of kangaroo meat. Is that true? Now he told me he went in '96. So he said when he went in '96, it was kangaroo meat that was in the burgers. It wasn't from a cow. It was kangaroo. It wasn't beef. It was kangaroo. So Trent, is that true? FedEx Field is so empty. I know it is. I know it is. Yeah, the Cowboys of Moo Mesa. Yeah, man, I went back and watched the cartoon on YouTube today, man. I was like, God, this is a throwback right here. Emmitt Smith is the reason I became a fan. Emmitt Smith is the reason why a lot of um, guys from my age category like the Cowboys. You know what I mean? Like, because you go back before that, you look at Tony Dorsett. You know, some people like Tony Dorsett when he played in the '70s, and they were like, okay, well, Tony Dorsett was my guy, and us '90s kids. I was an '80s baby and a '90s kid. You don't agree with what? Trent, you said not sure. Years ago, McDonald's just said meat, no cow meat. So, so when you say when you said just meat, that probably was kangaroo meat. So maybe he's right. Maybe he was right. And like I said, this he said this was in '96. So I don't know what it's like now in 2019. But he said the McDonald's in Australia when he went to Sydney, when he was in Sydney, Australia, he said it. He said it was. He said it tasted like a kangaroo. So I swear the meat tasted funny in Kuwait, probably camel meat. Bruh, I'm telling you, simply incredible. You military, right? Or former military? Hey, bro, I wouldn't be surprised. In Kuwait, I wouldn't be surprised if whatever they found over there, camel, a toad, anything crawling around that got some meat on it, they probably put it in the burger and threw some cheese on them. Like, here's your McChicken or your McDouble, whatever. Yeah, they are different around the world. One of my homeboys that was in the military told me that 4 years airborne infantry, my dude, my dude, my dude. Much love and respect to that. What's funny is and not to get on the random meat topic, but my homeboy said he went to India and he said the McDonald's everything was spicy in the McDonald's in India. He said even the damn fries was spicy. How the hell you make the fries spicy? Beef now, but man, that could be cat, dog, anything. I'm telling you. And I know they use beef now because of the regulation. I don't know what the your food regulations are in Australia, but over here in America, they don't play that, man. We got these strict rules over here now. Malaysia meat tasted weird. I bet it did. I bet it did. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the chat, y'all, because it's already 4:09. I'm already at Mark's house. I'm about to head in here. I'm gonna try to do a post-game live stream. Hopefully it's a win. Hopefully you guys don't have to see Cowboy Tomlin. But I look at it like this: even if we somehow lose this game, long as we were competitive and we were in the game, I'm not gonna be too upset because it is the Patriots. But if we just go in here and drop a goose egg and just get our ass toasted, then that's not what I want to see. That's not what I want to see. Um, no, I didn't go to Australia. I said one of my Lyft passengers went to Australia in '96, and he told me that the meat tasted like a kangaroo. What's going on, Coco? I see you in here. You retract your message? Uh, no, I didn't go personally. I do want to go. All right, and I'm about to head in, y'all. See y'all on Mark's live stream, y'all. Y'all tuning in. He's probably already live anyway. But appreciate all you guys coming into the live and let me know about the Eagles losing. I appreciate that. That's awesome. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. All right, brothers, sisters, holla.